Good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Maynard, and I'm with Colorful Virtual Tours. I'm going to just give you a quick introduction about myself. I have about 6 minutes. I am a career photographer. I've literally been doing photography since my senior year in high school. I got a job right outside of high school as a ski photographer in upstate New York, and that company owned Colorado Whitewater Rafting Photography. So after my 2 years in college, I drove to Colorado with $200 in my pocket, no place to live, and I came here for one summer, and that was in 1986. So I've done just about every type of photography you can think of. I've done wedding photography, I've done car photography, I've done fashion photography, I've done everything. I ran a portrait studio out of my home for about 9 years. When you work out of your home, as most of you know, you never leave your home. So about 3 years ago, I decided to get into real estate photography because I just needed to get out of the house. And since, by the way, I used to be a realtor as well. I used to sit in one of those seats where you guys are sitting as well. So I figured, well, I understand the industry. I'm going to get into real estate photography, and then within 3 years, I have photographed over 2,700 properties, all by myself, because I love it. I love it more than any other type of photography I've ever done in the 30-plus years I've been doing it. And let me tell you something. You will not find anyone, not one photographer, who is more passionate than me. I am the most passionate photographer you will ever meet. I don't care how tiny the property is. I don't care, well, I love big properties too, but I don't care what kind of property. I just love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. Couple things, you have one of these on your desk in front of you, and there's a couple things I do want to point out. I know you have a lot of choices out there. I know there's a lot of photography companies out there. I'm actually an independent contractor for a couple of them still because they love how I do my work. But I deliver my images on the same day of your shoot. So usually about an hour later, I have your photos to you. They're all high quality. You get property websites with them. You get a flyer creator with no charge. You get social media, one-click marketing, clicks there, checking my time. I don't nickel and dime you because I'm your partner. Since I used to be a realtor, I get it. I know you guys are trying to get the most out of your marketing dollars. When I go shoot a property, my idea is I want to put myself in the shoes of a buyer. So I want to be able to paint the picture on how rooms flow with one another. I don't want to just shoot just the living room or just the kitchen. That doesn't make any sense visually. We need to paint the picture for that buyer so they understand what that property looks like, so we can save them time, and then we can save you time so you're not driving around for days and days and days showing properties, because I remember those days before the internet was around. I am that old. Boy, tough crowd today. Man. All right, there we go. So I want you to look at the back of this really quick. This is called the iGuide. It's the competitor to Matterport. Got about 3 minutes. It's more affordable, it works on a mobile device, and what's different about this is visually it makes more sense. A lot of times when you have your image or your 360 tour, it's near the top of the page, above the fold is what we call it, and then everything else is below it. If you're doing a floor plan, it's all the way down below. Buyers want to see where they are in the property. What's great about this is that the floor plan is right next to the image. So when you're clicking through on the property here, you see yourself walk through the property. So visually, it makes a lot of sense for buyers. If you're in the floor plan and you want to jump from one room to another, you can click on a button and it shoots you right there. Home buyers, this is what they want. The National Association of Realtors just recently came out with the report of what buyers are looking for. The number one thing is photos. The second one is agent information. The third is a 360 tour. The fourth is a floor plan, neighborhood information, and then video. Now, why I like this better than video is that buyers have control of what they want to look at. Ask yourselves how you're looking at information, how you're watching your shows. You want to be in control of what you watch, right? Right? You're not going to wait till Thursday night at 8 o'clock to watch your favorite show, right? Nobody does that anymore. So if you're forcing a buyer to watch a video, you're forcing them what you want, not what they want. We have to stop being romantic about what we want and think about what the market wants. If I was romantic about what I wanted, I'd still be doing film and I wouldn't be here. So give home buyers what they want. The other thing about the iGuide is that from a seller standpoint, I am the only iGuide operator in the state of Colorado. When there's sellers getting several listing presentations and you come in with an iGuide, it's different. And they're going to go, wow, I haven't seen this. This makes sense. So this is going to help you win listings, and it's going to help you sell more properties. If you don't, with the iGuide, I package everything together. All the images, 360 tour, floor plan, everything. If you want just a la carte, I'm really competitive with everybody else out there as well. I do everything media. And like, for instance, I have 2 shoots this afternoon. Someone asked me earlier, well, you're probably not going to do those today. They're probably going to cancel them. Are you going to charge them to have to come back? No, I'm not doing that because, again, I'm not going to nickel and dime you guys. I'm your partner. If you guys have any questions, please come over and see me. I'm going to ask you, try me out. See what I do. Because everyone that I work with loves what I do. They love how I do it because seriously, you will not find anyone who's more passionate than me. Anybody have any questions?
Do you go to Summit County?
Oh yeah. I have about 6 property management accounts up there, so I'm up there all the time. And I drive about 150 miles a day. I don't care. I'll just go anywhere. Anyone else have a question? All right, my time's up. Thank you very much, everybody.